Hello everyone and welcome to today's Tanya Shiur. Today is Chaf Gimel Eir, which is the 23rd of Eir, and the Alter Rebbe is speaking about the Yenuka, it's like the flame which is above our heads. How do we kindle that flame? That is with oil. The oil that we have, the Torah mitzvahs that we do, will connect us and have that constant flame burning, which will have that love for Hashem. We're holding the beginning of Parak Nun Aleph, chapter 51. To explain what we said earlier about the Yenuka, this idea that when we do Torah mitzvahs, it's like the oil for the lamp that kindles us to Hashem. We have to first explain. We have to first explain the idea of Shechina that happened in the Holy of Holies, the Kodesh HaKodashim. V'chein kol makim ashras hashchina ma inyan haloi kol makim haloi malech alert kavoidu v'leis azar panaminei. My battery is low, so hopefully the share does not die in the middle, and if it does, then you guys can finish it on YouTube. It'll be posted within an hour, hopefully. So the question is, we know Hashem fills the entire world. So how could it be that we say that, where was the Shechina in the Beis HaMikdash? What do you mean? Even in Melbourne there's the Shechina. So why only in the Beis HaMikdash was the resting place of Hashem? Rather, we're going to explain, it says in the Pasuk, from my flesh, I see godliness. What does that mean? That many times we'll give a mashal from our body, explaining how it works in the spiritual world and the Olamais. Why? Because our body was made up the same way the Olamais were and the higher realms were. So we're going to give an example from our body now. Just like the neshama of a person gives life to the 248 limbs of the body, right? And the organs from his head all the way till his toes, till his feet. Even though this soul gives energy to the entire body, where's the main place where the soul resides? In the mind. And from the mind, it gets split up into different places to go to different parts of the body. Every part of the body gets a specific energy dedicated for that body part. For example, I'm going to give an example now. The eye gets the power to see. The ear gets the power to hear. And the mouth gets the ability to speak. And the feet get the ability to walk. Like we see physically. So even though everything gets split up eventually and it goes to the feet and the eyes and the nose and the mouth, nevertheless, the mind, everything comes back to the mind in the end, and the mind has the nerve system, right? All the nerves in the body connect to the mind, and you feel pain or pleasure from any part of your body goes to your mind. Fine. Wow, big chunk of English over here, fine. A lot of deep explanations. Now, although the nefesh gives the power to all the parts of our body, nevertheless, when the energy is still within the nefesh, it's not divided up into 248 compartments in the nefesh, and it's like, here we have the power of the brain, here we have the power of the feet, and we're going to distribute these powers tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. No, it's not how it works. Because if we're going to say that in the soul itself, the powers are already divided, then you're making it sound like the soul is like a physical thing, that it has compartments and it has limits. No, rather we're going to say, Ella, you're right that later on when the energy comes out, it gets divided into, for the feet, for the hands, for the mind, for the mouth. But when it's in the nefesh, when the koiches are in the nefesh, it's not yet divided. Ella kula etzem echad ruchni. The soul is one piece. Yeah, it's one undivisible ruchnius piece. Pashat and mufshat mikol tzir gashmi. It's not limited in any way. Ub'chinas v'geder makim mida ugvul v'gashmi. It's not limited like anything physical. Mitzad mehuzav atzmosa. Rather, it is mitzad. It's etzem, right? It is all one entity. So the neshama is not something that takes up physical space. So you can't say, oh, the neshama resides in the mayach. It's actually like just like your brain is in your head, so too your neshama is in your head. No, it's not how it works. Rak shetayag minay keches v'chayusam v'chayus klulim ba b'mhuzav atzmusa lotzel apoel v'agilam yalam. Rather, all the faculties, all the energies that come into actuality later on are comprised within the neshama itself. So basically what we're saying is that we're going to get on in the next couple of days explaining how, just like in the base, so too in the base of Mikdash, the main source of energy, Hashem's resting place was where? In the Mishkan, meaning in the base of Mikdash, where Hashem's resting was in a revealed way. In the rest of the world, it's not revealed. We don't see Hashem in Australia, right? But in the base of Mikdash, it was in a revealed way. So Hashem is also here now, the same way He's there. But there it was revealed, and here it was concealed. That's what we'll explain later on. But today we basically gave a preface and saying the mashal of the body, just like in the body, the energy a person has from his neshama, when it comes from his neshama, in the neshama itself, it's still undivided. It's still one entity. It's just the ball of the neshama. Later, when it comes out, then it goes to every limb individually, the hands, the feet, the ears to hear, the eyes to see, and so on and so forth. Shkoyach for joining today's Tanya Shiur.